The captain's picking out the kickoff and the sides. Captain's from Dublin High School, the Dublin Gales, and from Granada High School, I believe it's the Granada Matadors. Selections are made and we'll have kickoff in just a moment.
And face the south end of the field where we usually have our national anthem flying, and join me in saluting this nation with our national anthem.
We'll be starting in just a minute.
Mark and Michael Urista, the twin brothers, and their cousin Javier Ramirez. We will be observing one moment of silence. God bless them and keep them. We can forever hear their feet on the field. To all those who have served, are serving, or may someday serve, we salute you. As an additional sign of respect, you'll notice on the Matador players red armbands with the initials MMJ to further salute those players who weren't able to make it tonight.
So this is Granada High School, Livermore, California. Ready for the kickoff. This will be Dublin. Dublin Gales with the kickoff in the all-white strip, going right to left. And Granada Matadors, black with yellow stripes, going left to right. 40-minute halves. This is a varsity Northern California soccer game. There's Livermore, Dublin Gales sending one over the top. That goes right to the goalkeeper for Granada High School. And it's whistled offsides, I believe, and this will be a free kick. That's launched long and high over the top. Headed back out by Dublin High School. Dublin through the middle. There's a long ball up the far side. Nobody running for it. Rolls to the goalkeeper inside the box. It's another hit. It's right to midfield. Takes a hop. Headed by Dublin High. That comes out for Granada. Granada with the switch. The
Thank you,
side.
Mr. Paul Meyer, for bringing over that Dublin roster. Appreciate your help as always.
And it's knocked out. Throw in for Granada. Granada going back. And that's headed out by Dublin High. Granada sending that back. Far sideline. Dublin getting a foot on it, knocking it away, attacking the far sideline. AR calling that out, knocked out by Granada. That's called a foul. This will be a free kick. And that's sent in the middle. It's off the back of the Granada head. And there's a shot on goal. And incredibly enough, 2 minutes into this game, Dublin High has got their first goal. It's a 1-0 game. And that is a fast goal. So Dublin High getting a quick strike, bounce off the keeper's hands, and then tucked right back into the back of the net for an easy goal. And now Granada going to try to come back from a goal down early. It was a long throw down the line. Granada getting on the end of it, sending it down the middle, but that's straight to Dublin High. Here's Dublin High sending out to the far side. Controlling it, sending it back, now all the way back into the central. Central defense with the switch to the near side. And there's a through ball. Granada gets on the end of it, knocks it back to the keeper with the clearance. And that'll be an interesting call. This will be called a throw-in for Dublin High School. It's like Dublin setting up for the long throw. Into the box it goes. Oh, and it's flicked in the middle. Dublin getting a foot on it, keeping it in the box. Cleared by Granada. Granada trying to break out on the far side. That's a heavy touch. It stays in. AR gets his flag up. Apparently it did go out, and this will be a throw-in for Dublin High. Here it goes up the line. Oh, and that's a good throw. There's no offsides on the throw-in. And that's over the end line, and that is called a corner kick. Taken short and quick. There's a left footer, and that's just going to go up and out. Goal kick for Granada. It's a nice high punt past midfield. Dublin High trying to turn it. Granada running onto it, knocking it back. All the way to the goalkeeper. Matador's going straight up to this near side now. Dublin Gale's getting ahead on it, dropping it down, but here comes Matadors. Out to this near sideline. That's into the box, but there's nobody there. And the Dublin Gale goalkeeper going to pick that up. Roll it out near side. There's a whistle. Not sure what the call is going to be. We'll find out in a moment. So it's going to be a kick. Yeah, it must have been a foul. Set short right in the middle. Granada picking that up in the back. Oh, there's a nice pick by Dublin. Dublin going with pace into the box. Nice defense, but still Dublin. And there's a shot on goal. Oh, what a wonderful save by the Granada goalkeeper, preventing that second goal early on. Here's Dublin. Dublin into the... Another nice shot for Dublin, and that's the goalkeeper in a good spot to save that one.
On the defense, number 1, goalie Zachary Hollinghouse.
And that's a long punt. Dublin High getting a foot on it, knocking it down. Here's the through ball over the top. Oh, that's a nice ball. Called offsides. Now that's hit low, to far side. Dublin trying to control it. That's Granada getting a foot on it, knocking it down. Here goes Granada on the far side. That's a nice move. It's to the end line, set back. Into the box it goes. And that's the Dublin keeper coming out with the save. Quickly punted right into the center circle. Sent right back by Granada. Dublin High hitting that into the air. Headed by Granada. Headed now by... it's a back and forth heading affair. Up in the air again. And that's about... Well, Granada trying to bring it down. It comes down for Dublin. Now a battle for it. Pops out for Granada. And Dublin getting there, clearing that out. Granada just turning that. Coming right back up this near sideline. All the way up the line it goes. Granada trying to chase it. Dublin catching up to it. Nice defense for Dublin. Oh, but giving that straight back to Granada. Here comes Granada attacking into 3 Dublin players. That's a nice move. Granada getting around, sending it in. Stopped by Dublin. Dublin sending it over the top. Nobody there except for Granada. Granada right back in the middle. Takes a hop, and the goalkeeper for Dublin doing a good job. There's a low punt right to mid-circle. Sent over the top. Dublin chasing that. Granada with 2 defenders there. And that's knocked up and out. This is going to be a Granada throw-in, deflected by Dublin High School.
Good defensive work by Dublin Gale, number 28, goalie John Washington.
And that's whistle a foul. This is going to be free kick for Granada. That's a nice high kick up the far sideline. Takes a bounce right to Dublin High. Dublin High setting it over top, but Granada there to meet it. Trying to send it forward. Dublin getting back on it. Dublin with the big high clear right down the middle. Dublin running onto it. Here's the through ball, and that's got to be an offsides call right there. Just taking off a little too early, a little anxious to get it through there. It's a good idea for Dublin High. But Granada able to hold a good line and get the offsides call. There's a nice high punt. Not even a punt, kick off the ground. Headed by Dublin High. Cut back. Back into the middle. That's a nice ball. And here's Dublin. Through ball. Cut back. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, it's just a little hard. Dublin still running onto it. Nice move. Cut into the middle. Sent back negative. Oh, no, it's blocked. And what do we got? We got a corner kick for Dublin High School.
Defensive pressure applied by number 12, Mayola Baez.
Short kick. Sent in. Nobody there but Granada. It's cleared straight in the air. Well, Dublin back on it. Getting a foot on it. It works its way through, though. Sent all the way back, and Dublin going to turn it. Send it back up in the middle. And there's Dublin High. Sending one over top. Nobody running onto it. And that's a high punt. Near side this time. Takes a hop. This is going to be called a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Granada. Referee backing that up. The point of the infraction. And that's sent in the middle. That drops. Dublin clearing that out. Dublin High going up 1-0 in the second minute of the match. And we got substitutes coming in for both teams right now. Comes a throw. It's a long throw into the box, straight to Dublin High. Dublin giving it right back. Granada with a nice curling effort, just missing the far post. But it'll be a goal kick, and it's still a 1-0 game. That's sent right down the middle. Dublin turning that. Cutting it to the near side. Near sideline. A lot of pressure from Granada. Granada able to get the steal. Here comes Dublin. Dublin can't take it. Granada with the through ball on the near side. Into the box. Cut negative. Cleared by Dublin. Good effort. Mounting pressure from Granada. Nice negative ball, just not finding any player. Long throw into the box, headed straight in the air. Headed again by Dublin High. This time cleared out. That'll be a throw in. Long throw in into the box. Headed by Dublin and then just cleared high. Knocked down on this near side. There's a ball over the top, but it's an offsides call. Let's see, referee isn't going to call it until a Dublin player touches it. So the goalkeeper's just going to pick it up. There's a long punt right to the midfield, headed down by Dublin High. Touched forward, Dublin High again with the header, but it drops right for Granada. And Granada just knocking this straight up and out. Throw in for Dublin High School. That's just Granada stepping in front, taking that ball, but knocking off the back of Dublin. Straight to Granada once again, over the top, down this near sideline. And that's just Dublin running onto it, sending it back to the keeper. Out to the far side, but it's long. And here comes Granada with an excellent opportunity into the middle. There it is. Let's go! Sent wide of the goal. This will be a goal kick for Dublin High School. Dublin High out to the far side. Up it goes, right to the midfield line. Granada getting it back. Granada to this near side. That goes up and out. This will be a throw-in for Granada. There's a shot. Oh, what a save! Cleared out by Dublin High. And this is now 3 or 4 excellent opportunities for the Matadors to go ahead, and they just can't find the back of the net. This is going to be a corner kick. A lot of pressure on the Dublin Gales. Right into the center and straight through, and this is Dublin coming out. Oh, knocking it right off the back of the Granada player. Knocked out. This is going to be a throw-in for Dublin High. That goes straight back to the goalkeeper. Sent out to the far side by midfield, headed by Granada. Granada getting up high, heading it down, controlling it. Now into the middle. Good play from Granada. Sent back. Oh, and that's Dublin High stepping up at the last minute. Coming in from behind. Here comes Granada again. Oh, that's Dublin stepping up, clearing it out. Here's Dublin running onto it. Here comes to the near side. Now back into the middle. Granada getting a foot on it, stopping that attack. And here comes the Matadors to this near side, and that's going to roll out for throw-in. Dublin High School. That's headed by Granada. Dublin knocking it forward. Here comes Dublin on this near side. Oh, what an excellent ball in the middle. And that's a slide tackle from Granada to stop that. That's cleared out. That's off of Dublin. It's going to be a Granada throw-in. But excellent ball placed into the center from Dublin High with a good opportunity there and a nice defensive stand by the Granada defender. Still a 1-0 game. Knocked forward, out. It's going to be a Dublin throw-in now. Dublin High with 2 subs. That's thrown into the center, right to Granada High. Coming right back to Dublin, though. And here's Dublin dropping it in the center circle. Oh, and that's blocked. Granada getting the takeaway, sending it far side. Granada into the box, looking for a shot. There's the shot. What a save. Another excellent save for the Dublin High goalkeeper. Punted up to midfield. Oh, it's a nice punt. Dropped straight down. There's the through ball, but it's going to be an offsides. Dublin not running onto it and letting it go back to the goalkeeper. Rolled out near side. And here comes Granada now, attacking up this near side, looking for that equalizer. Headed down. Straight back to Granada. Granada back. Right back to Dublin. Dublin into the middle. There's a switch to the far side. It's a long one. It's going to go up and out. It's going to be throw-in for Granada. That's headed down by Dublin. There's the switch, right into the center. And the Dublin High attacker running right by it, straight to Granada it went. Here comes Granada. Granada sending it up in this near side. It's going to be long. It's going to go out. It's going to be a Dublin throw-in. Substitution for Dublin High School. Long throw into the center. Dublin High on the end of it. Nice control, setting it across. Out to the far sideline. There's the long one sent in. It's a long switch. Nobody running onto it from this side. Quickly punted by the Granada goalkeeper. Over the top. It makes it over. The AR with his flag. Not sure what the foul is going to be called, but it's going to get sit down. It's going to be a free kick for Dublin. Let's see what Dublin does. They're looking for the short one. Decide not to. Covered well by Granada. And here's the long ball. Straight to Granada. Headed down. Dublin taking it over. Right into the center circle. Sent up. And Granada able to run onto that. Straight back to Dublin. Dublin controls it nicely. Running on. Oh, that's a good battle. Now 3 Granada players. That's called a foul. This is going to be free kick for Dublin High School. Sent quickly. Up to the far sideline now. Pressure coming. Nice control. Still Dublin High. Into the box. Oh! Dublin High player going down. Referee calling this a goal kick. Substitution here for Granada. It's sent high, right into the middle. Cleared by Dublin High, straight back to the goalkeeper. This is Dublin High pressing high on the defense. Granada trying to turn. Call the foul. It's going to be a free kick. There's a long ball from Granada right down the middle. Granada with the player open, facing the wrong way, trying to drop it, but it's an offsides call from the AR. Dublin coming to the near side. Oh, and that's straight to Granada. Here comes Granada. And that's nice defense from Dublin to knock that out. No through ball. It's going to be a throw in for Granada. Probably looking at a long throw here. Into the box. Nope. Granada going to set it up short. Send it back. Now going to send it in. Oh, it's a nice ball. Dublin High was looking for the offsides, getting the call. Dublin High doing a good job of holding the line, stepping up at the right time. There we go. Sent up. Granada getting it. Down to Dublin. And Granada picking that up. Granada out to the far side, turning it back. And Dublin getting it. Dublin up the far side. It's called a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Dublin High School. Ball looking like it's going to get sent. Instead, it's sent short. Now it's sent in. running in the middle, headed straight up by Granada. It drops. It's headed in the box. Cleared by Granada. And there's a shot sent in by Dublin High, but it goes wide. It's going to be a goal kick. That's a low kick. Dublin jumping in front, getting a foot on it, knocking it out to the far side, trying to keep it in. That's called a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Dublin High. 14 minutes left in this first half, taken quickly into the center. There's a slide tackle from Granada. Dublin sending it back, and just banged off the Granada player out for a throw in Dublin High. That's straight up to Granada. Granada, a long clear. Dublin High goalkeeper going to let it roll back into the box. Oh, and that's a little closer than I think it was supposed to be. Quickly rolled out, and here comes Dublin High. Here's the ball over the top. Right down, that's a nice ball, nice run. Into the box it goes. Oh, what a save by the Granada goalkeeper. And this time it's an excellent opportunity for Dublin High to get the second goal. But the goalkeeper going down to his left, picking that up. And saving another goal, so this is still, we got a good game. Granada still looking for an equalizer here. That's a long punt. Way past midfield, headed by Dublin High. Out to the far side, it's going to be a Granada throw. And that's a substitution for Granada. And one for Dublin High School. Knocked out by Granada. This will be Dublin with the throw. In towards the middle, out towards the line again. Cleared by Granada. It's called out. It's going to be a throw-in. Sent back. Near side. Into the middle. Coming to the near side. And then sent over to the top, far side. Long ball. Doesn't make it there. Headed down by Granada. Sent back by Granada. Headed back down by Granada. But Dublin getting there. Knocking that forward. And what the call is going to be, it's going to be a Granada throw-in. Up the line. Dublin getting on the end of it. Dublin switching it all the way to this near side. And that's knocked out. It's going to be throw-in for Dublin High. Got 11 minutes left in this half. Still 1-0, but a lot of action. Granada putting in like 3 or 4 really good, I'd say 4 good opportunities. And Dublin High coming back. Well, it was surely going to be the second goal. And just excellent saves from both goalkeepers here today. I should say tonight. And that's Dublin High sending it all the way back to the keeper. Dublin going out to the far side. And it's run up well to the far sideline. Sent into the middle. What a ball. Here comes Dublin High again. There's the shot. Oh, and that's just wide. That's going to be a deflection. Or is it not? It's called a goal kick. No deflection. That just goes wide. But another excellent opportunity this time for Dublin. Dublin High arguing for that corner kick, not getting it. Here's that long high punt by Granada, headed down by Dublin. Dublin controlling it. Granada running onto it, taking it away. Here comes Granada. There's the ball over the top. Dublin getting to it. Drops for Granada. Granada trying to turn. Sent up. Up the line, still Granada. Up the line, sending it into the middle. It's a nice ball. Dublin getting there. It's pinballing inside the box, finally cleared out by Dublin. Straight to Granada. Granada on the far side. Sent back. There's one over the top. And that's a good effort, but it's high and will be a goal kick for Dublin. And that's the kick for Dublin, dropping for Granada. And then sent back over. Oh, that's a nice ball by Dublin again. Dublin out to the far side, switching to this near side. Doesn't quite make it. That's a good idea by Dublin, but players not on the same page. Ball didn't quite make it, but Dublin's going to get a throw in right here. Let's see what Dublin can do with this. It's controlled nicely. Still for Dublin. Now giving up. Here comes Granada. Oh, Dublin taking that back. Dublin in the middle. Dublin turning. Sending it out to the far side now. And that's touched up to the corner flag. Knocked out. Can be throw-in for Dublin High. Into the box. Set negative. No, it's in. Here's a shot. It's blocked by Granada. Granada with the good... Oh, here's another shot. Blocked again. And out for a throw-in. Great action here. Referee blowing his whistle. Speaking with number 22 from Dublin High. Perhaps a warning. Not sure what for, but now we are back on. Granada throwing that in, setting it straight up near sideline. It's over the top. Dublin getting there, setting it back into the middle. Granada knocking it forward, controlling in the middle, knocking it straight in the air now. Dublin getting a foot on it, trying to run onto it. Oh, it's a clearance by Dublin right off the back of their own player. It drops and it's sent out for a throw in Granada. Yeah, that's knocked out. AR blown his... That's going to be a free kick for Granada. AR seeing something he didn't like. Waving his flag around emphatically for a foul. And that's sent in the middle. It's a good ball headed by Dublin High. Dublin High with good defense. Clutch, getting into the right spots at the right time. There goes one up the line. Straight. Oh, it gets through. But Granada's still there. Granada just sending it back to the goalkeeper. And here comes the high line from Dublin High. It's sent over. Headed down by Dublin. As Dublin sending it back. Now straight into the air and headed by Granada. Granada with the through ball on this near side. And that's just a little long for Granada. This is going to be a throw in Dublin High. Substitutions for Dublin High. Headed down for Granada. Dublin High in the middle. Going to be a free kick for Dublin High. It's casually sent back into the center. Now Dublin High out to this near side, right to Granada. Granada not able to control it. Heading it forward, however. Now there's a ball sent into the center. Brought down by Dublin. Headed by Granada. straight to Dublin. Dublin controlling this one. And here comes Dublin down the middle. There's the through ball. Oh, that's a nice. Oh, but Dublin can't control it. And cleared by Granada. Another substitution, this time for Dublin. And that's sent in. Rolls in through to the box. And it's the Matador goalkeeper picking it up. That's a long punt. Knocked back forward by Dublin High. The header from Granada dropping right for Dublin. Here comes Dublin. Into the middle. Looking for the near side. Nobody there. Sending back. Now out to the sideline. That's up the far sideline. And knocked out by Granada. It's going to be a throw-in for Dublin High. And another substitution, this time with 3 minutes left in the half. Into the box it goes by Dublin High. And that's up and out. It's going to be a throw-in now for the Granada Matadors. Up the line. Headed by Granada. This time, Dublin. Dublin trying to track back for it. That's Granada running onto it. Oh, Dublin with the clutch steal. Knocked forward again by Granada. Dublin can't control it, sending it right to Granada. Granada over the top. And that's just good defense by Dublin. And that's right to the goalkeeper. There's a long punt. Takes a hop on this near side, headed down, headed again. And that's Dublin getting a foot on it, knocking it forward. Straight back to the goalkeeper, but it's a short kick down the middle. Granada running onto it. Dublin High with the step up, getting a foot on that. And that's going to be a foul. And that's more than likely going to be a card. Let's see what the referee says about this. And it's a warning for Dublin High. Referee it's an intentional foul, but not a dangerous one. So he's given the warning, and there goes one out to the far side. Granada running onto it, trying to turn. Pressure from Dublin. Dublin with the clear. Granada with the turn. Dublin with good defense, knocking it away. Sending it long. Granada there, heading it down. Up the far sideline. That's Granada there. Dublin getting a foot on it, knocking it out. It's going to be a throw-in. That's headed by Dublin High. Granada on the end of it. Granada just banging that off Dublin. Dublin stepping up nicely. Here comes Dublin on this near side. And that's a nice ball. Oh, there's one over. That's a beautiful ball. Dublin's release. Dublin's in. This is the second goal. This is the second goal for Dublin. Dublin going up 2-0. 39 seconds left in the first half. Yeah, it's just a wonderful ball over the top. And Dublin finally getting one of those balls through, getting their second goal. referee not restarting the game. Showing the yellow card to the Granada coach. "39 seconds, but this is taking a minute to get restarted as the arguments coming from the Granada coaching staff. Not happy with something they saw. And here comes Dublin. 39 seconds, trying to do a combination on this near side. Drops for Granada. Granada trying to send one. It's cleared by Dublin. It's now a 2-0 game, but it looks like the boys are ready to come out and play. I think Granada's going to try to come back. Definitely a full half, plenty enough time. That's sent forward by Dublin. That's up and out. It's going to be a throw-in for Granada. And that will be the end of the first regulation play. Dublin High coming out with some clutch goals. Fairly even game. At one point, Granada, a lot of pressure in the second half, missing some excellent opportunities, some wonderful stops by both goalkeepers. It's a 2-0 game for Dublin High. And the teams have come out for the start of the second half here in Livermore, California. Granada High School, Granada High with the kickoff. We'll be starting in just a moment. Yeah, 3, 2, 1 seconds. It stopped at 3. Music's off. 40 minutes on the clock. It's a 2-0 game for Dublin High School in the all-white going left to right. Granada with the kickoff and the black with yellow stripes going right to left. And it's been an exciting game. There's already a foul. Both teams getting really good opportunities. Both goalkeepers making some excellent saves. With Dublin High able to capitalize and get 2 of them in. That's the only difference right now. First goal for Dublin High coming in the first 2 minutes, and the last goal coming with 39 seconds left. This is Dublin High. There's a ball dropping in the center and taken away by Granada. Granada just running that straight up. It's a long run. Now to this near side, but it's going to be up and out. It's too hard, and this is going to be a Dublin High throw-in. Dublin High throwing that back, knocking that long. Near sideline. Up and out. It's going to be a throw-in for Granada. That's right to Dublin High. Granada getting a pick. And there's a long switch. That's a good ball by Granada. Granada running onto it on the far side. Dublin there with the defender. It gets sent in negative. Dublin trying to keep it in. Prevent the corner kick, and they do so and control it nicely. Now here comes Dublin right down the middle. Dublin out to the far sideline. Oh, and it doesn't get there. It's good defense from Granada to step up. That's Dublin High going back, sending it to the near side. And that's up and out. It's going to be a Granada throw-in. Finally comes down. Granada getting a foot on it, but knocking it straight to Dublin. And Granada gets it back. Down the middle it goes. Dublin's there to send it back to the goalkeeper. Out to the far side. It's over the top of two players. Oh, that's a nice touch by Dublin. But Granada, with defense there, that's called a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Granada. Dublin get a nice touch to go around the player, but it was a little long, and Granada is going to get a free kick. That's a good long high punt to the far side. Dublin there to head it up straight in the air. Finally goes out. Dublin throw in. Knocked back out. 10 yards up. That's a nice long throw in. Dublin trying to turn. Oh, that's a nice ball over the top. Dublin with two players in the box. Plenty of defense from Granada. It rolls out. It's going to be a corner kick. Short kick. Sent back. Into the center. It's to the far post. Nobody there. It's going to roll right through. Throw in for Granada. Up the near sideline, flicked forward by Granada. Dublin getting up high, heading it. It's called a foul. This is going to be a free kick for Granada. It's sent long right down the center. And here's Granada coming right back. There's one over the top. It's going to roll along. Goalkeeper coming out nicely. Keeping it in. Picks it up. It's very good, calm, composed work by the Dublin goalkeeper. It's a long punt. Left side of the circle. Headed forward. Nobody there. Granada sending it up and out. It's going to be a throw-in for Dublin High. Ooh, it's called a deflection. It's going to be a throw-in for Granada. That's thrown, headed by Dublin, and that's flicked into the center. Dublin High, setting it up. Hit to this near side by Granada. And that's out. This is going to be a throw-in for Granada High School. Up the line. Granada on the end of it. Granada still controlling, sending it across. Far side now. As for the far sideline, that's going to be out for a throw in Dublin High. Well, the temperature's going down and somebody's lit a fire. Now we have the nice smell of a wood burning stove going. Getting a little chilly out here. And that's going to be a battle for the ball on the near side with Granada knocking it out. It's going to be throwing for Dublin. Taken quickly and sent back. Slide tackle from Granada. Bangs into the middle. Granada rolling onto it. Granada now sending that up. And that's called a foul. And that's issued a yellow card. It's a number 19 on Dublin High School. I don't think that was given for the foul. Apparently that must have been dissent. Maybe too much talking on the field. And here comes Granada sending one in. Rolls straight through the box. That's going to be out. It's going to be a goal kick for Dublin High School. And that's chested down by Granada, straight to Dublin. Dublin over the top. That's going to roll all the way to the goalkeeper, and he just sends it up this near side. Kept in nicely by Granada, but Dublin running onto it. Here's Dublin into the box. Dublin trying to send it negative. Called a goal kick. It goes over before it can be knocked back. And that's here to this near side. Dublin High on it. And that's called a foul. It's going to be a Dublin High free kick. Dublin setting that back. Right through the center circle now. Cleared by Granada. Granada trying to run onto it. Dublin, nice defense. Here comes Dublin right back. Out to the far side. Back into the middle. Into the center. Oh! And that's a slide tackle knocking that ball out. That's going to be a Granada throw-in. That gets thrown up the line. Into the box it goes. Cleared by Dublin. Now we now got a couple slide tackles from the Granada players, and this is not the kind of surface you really want to be sliding on. And there's one sent across. Granada getting a foot on it, knocking it down, not able to shoot. Granada once again trying to work it in amongst a bunch of Dublin players. And there's the shot on goal. And that's a wonderful save by the Dublin goalkeeper, keeping that out. This is an AstroTurf field. It's starting to get a little bit moist with the cold temperature. Into the center it goes, and right through the box, out to this near side. Nice snake move, back into the middle, sent back. Cleared by Dublin. Dublin High, on the end of it, trying to run it down. Good defense from Granada. Granada setting it up the far side. Over the top, down the middle, that's a good ball. Well defended by Dublin High to head that back to the keeper. A lot of pressure coming in from Granada right now. It's 2-0 game, 28 minutes left. This is not a surface you normally go down to ground on, and Granada's really trying to get back a goal right now, applying a lot of pressure, and here comes Granada. There's a shot to the far post, goes wide. Granada really pressing, looking to get a goal back. And we got substitutions from Dublin High. That's hit right down the center. Granada heading it back, trying to trap it, turn it. Dublin getting a foot on it. Here comes Dublin, trying to get through the middle. And there's another slide tackle from Granada, and that's whistled a foul. I'm not sure what the foul was. Apparently some contact before the ball was hit. But Granada is definitely cranking up the pressure here. Dublin sending it in, right to the goalkeeper. That's a nice high punt from the Granada goalkeeper. Flicked on by Dublin High. Dublin there to clear it. Throw in for Granada. That goes up the line. Out for throw-in. Or no, that's a kick. That's called a foul. This is going to be a free kick for Dublin High. Far sideline. Short on a check-in. Sent back and out. This is going to be a Granada throw-in. Dublin High trying to work a set piece on short touch there, and it didn't quite work out. I don't think the way they wanted it to, and Granada's going to get a throw-in down the line. There's Granada trying to work it in. It's almost at the corner flag, banging it off the Dublin defender and earning themselves a corner kick attempt here. So now Dublin's going to have to defend the set piece. Dublin's getting 2 more subs ready. 25 minutes left. That's not even called a corner. There was a foul over there. Now it's coming in almost from the corner post. Sent in nicely, but Dublin's right there to head it out. Not a single Granada player there on that set piece. Here comes Dublin High on this near side, well defended by Granada. And here come 2 subs from Dublin High School. A nice turn by Dublin. Here's the through ball. It's cut off. Taken right back by Dublin. It was initially good defense. It was a nice move. Not sure what that was. No foul call. It's a play on. Sent into the center. Nobody there for Dublin. And here comes Granada trying to work it out. It's through the midfield. Sent up the far side. Dublin's there, bringing it down. Oh, Granada running on nicely, but the touch is hard. Dublin's able to run onto it, and that's called a foul. This is going to be a Dublin High School free kick. Another substitution, and the Dublin coach getting attention for a substitution. Players injured, and the Dublin coach talking to the ref to make sure his player's safe, able to come off the field. That's number 17 for Dublin High. And that's going to be the free kick taken, sent into the middle. Dublin High getting a foot on it, able to control it, send it back. Cross into the center. There's the long ball up the far side, doesn't make it. Cut off by Granada. Granada through the center, it's over the top, down the middle. Granada with a runner onto it, but good defense from Dublin. And jeers from the crowd. The crowd not liking the defense from Dublin on that. And it's played on. And that's a throw-in for Dublin High, but the referee stopped and play And he's coming to the Granada coach again. And the home side, very vocal. Now this is a yellow card for the Granada coach. So the assistant has a yellow, and now the coach has a yellow. And onto the books. Into the center, throwing, back in play. Switch, oh no, that's not a switch, that's right down the middle, but it's a little long. And right to the goalkeeper for Granada. Long to the far side, good defense from Dublin High School. And here's Granada just sending it back to the keeper. Long hit from the keeper from Granada, straight down the middle. Dublin High heading it right down to Granada. And here comes Granada out to this near side. Granada running it right into the middle. And that's whistled a foul. This is going to be about 30 yards out, maybe 29. That's set up on the 30. One, two, three, four players on the wall for Dublin High. And that's sent over the top, right through the uprights. It's a good rugby try there. But Granada still needing to make up a goal. And the game clock seems to have stopped at 35 minutes. We're 20 minutes in, so we got 20 minutes left. No score in the second half. It's going to be a throw-in for Dublin High School. Not sure why the game clock stopped, but the referee's keeping time, and that's on the field. Dublin High getting a foot on that. Oh! Straight to the penalty spot that goes. The referee didn't like that one bit. Dublin's going to get a chance to go up 3 here in the second half on a penalty kick right around the 21st minute. This will be Dublin High for the third goal if it's converted. This is going to be a tough uphill battle for the Matadors if this gets placed in the back of the net. And here we go. Back in the net it goes. It's a 3-0 game. With about 19 minutes left. So Dublin High able to convert a penalty kick, making it a 3-0 game. Well, referee saying there's 27 minutes left. And that goal was scored in the penalty kick was scored in the 21st minute. And that will make for a 48-minute half. So not sure if that was correct, but we'll see. It's a 3-0 game. And we'll see what happens here in the near future with the game clock, since the time's not kept on the field now on the scoreboard. That comes out for Dublin. Dublin back into the middle. Through the center circle. Far side. Back into the middle. Held nicely by Dublin. Finally, Granada able to take it away. Granada sending one up. Cleared out by Dublin. Throwing for Granada High School. That throws, flicked on, up the line. Out it goes. Called a foul. Free kick for Granada. Into the middle it goes. Granada's there. Oh! Granada at the far post, not able to put it down, but Granada looks like they got a player down. Now he's getting up, helped back up by the Dublin goalkeeper. And that's going to be a goal kick for Dublin High. Dublin High with a substitution. Sent low right down the middle. Nice turn by Dublin High, but the pass not making it. And here's Granada trying to control it, sending it back to the keeper. Dublin sending up a high line. Granada goalkeeper with the long kick. Sent it right up, and Dublin doing a good job of covering that. Near sideline. Granada just sending it back. That's short. Near side. Drops it in the middle for Dublin High. Dublin High with the through ball. Cleared out by Granada. Dangerous play. Dublin running onto that. Granada just knocking all that to the sideline. Another substitution for Dublin Gales. That's thrown all the way back and sent into the middle. Dublin's there on the far side, dropping it down in the middle, but it's an offsides call. Dublin can't get that timing right. Headed down by Dublin High. Granada running onto it. Dublin High tracking back nicely, taking it away, trying to keep it in on the near side. And it's a near side wipeout, including the trash can and the coach. That's slightly off camera, I think. And throwing, getting knocked out. It's going to be a Dublin throw-in. The center goes flick header into the center circle. Granada on the end of it. Here comes Granada trying to turn. Oh, that's a nice turn from Granada. Here comes Granada on the near side. Dublin covering it nicely. In the middle goes headed out. That's just good defense from Dublin. And that's a hit to the far side. That's going to be a goal kick for Dublin High School. Sent short right down the middle. Turned and ran right up the middle of the field. Sent, oh, that's a wonderful ball. Can anybody run on top? No, that's sent back up and out. This is going to be a set piece for Dublin High School. Granada running onto that nicely, sending it back. I don't think the goalkeeper was expecting it, and it's going to be a corner kick now. Game clock has come back on, and it's showing roughly 20 minutes left. Short kick. Knocked out by Granada. It's going to be a Dublin throw-in on the far side. Yeah, if that game clock, if that scoreboard was set properly, looks like there's been a few minutes added on to it. And here's Granada sending one up. Into the center by Dublin, cleared by Granada. Here comes Granada to this near side. Dublin knocking that out. It'll be a throw-in for Granada High School. 3-player substitution for the Dublin Gales. And we got 2 for the Matadors of Granada High School. Into the box, the ball's rolling straight to the goalkeeper. Nobody there for Granada. Dublin High taking its time, picking that ball up. And that's a long punt to the far side. Granada on the end of it. Sending it long up the far sideline. Right to the goalkeeper, and you can see it skipping now. Temperatures have dropped. It's pretty chilly. We now have some moisture on the AstroTurf. Oh, that's a nice ball. Here comes Dublin High. Into the box. And there's a sliding tackle from Granada to knock that out. It's going to be a throw-in on that far sideline. That throw-in headed straight back by Granada. Dublin getting it, sending it. Oh! And that's the goalkeeper coming out nicely, knocking that down. That was very dangerous. Sent out right to Dublin. Dublin into the top of the box, out on the corner of it. Cleared by Granada. Dublin once again. And in the middle, here comes Dublin. Out to this near side. Nobody here. Granada picking it up. That's Dublin getting a foot on it, knocking it out. This is going to be a Dublin throw. Apparently, no, it's a Granada throw. There we go. Dublin was holding on to the ball, but definitely was a Granada throw. And here's Granada picking it up. Called a foul. And that's going to be a yellow card. And Dublin's going to have to send in another substitute. That yellow card for dissent on the referee. The player could not believe that was a foul. And it's going to be a free kick for Granada. Dublin holding a nice line. It's over the top. Granada breaking it into the box, but Dublin getting back nicely. Cleared out. Oh, and that's the Dublin High player taking a knock. Instant red card. Instant red card for Granada. Dublin High player getting knocked in the head. And coach is coming out. Now this is turning into a head knock. And concern for the player now. I believe that's concussion protocol. All the questions asked. Seems to have answered all the questions, but he's going to be off the field. Any and all head blows. And we're going to have 16 minutes of the Granada Matadors playing a man down. With 3 goals to overcome. Let's see what the character of the Granada players are. I got a feeling there's still going to be some battle left in them. That's Dublin setting it all the way up. Granada heading it back. Right to Dublin. Dublin in the middle. Granada running onto it, trying to turn it. Out to this near side. That's Dublin running onto it. Granada, good defense, coming away with it. Granada up this near sideline. Cutting back into the middle. Good defense from Dublin. Granada setting it back. And another good stand-up defensive play from the Dublin High School. Granada trying to turn that, pops out, it's called a foul. It's going to be a Granada free kick. Let's see if we can get a nice view of that nice tight line that Dublin High is setting up. And that's sent long, headed by Dublin High. Granada sending it near side. Oh, Dublin High getting a foot on it, knocking it away. Taken quickly by Granada. Granada running it right up. It's a long touch. Dublin able to step up. Not able to knock it away. Finally gets cleared. Straight to Granada. Here comes Granada again. Oh, that's a nice ball. Granada's into the box, sending it negative, but that's right to Dublin. Granada just not able to get enough players up there playing a man down. There's Dublin right up the middle. Drops, takes a hop. Oh, that's the long ball over. That's an offsides call. And that's a good call from the linesman. That just a little bit anxious by the Dublin High players. Close. And this will be a free kick for Granada High School. Keeper coming all the way out. He sends it high straight to the goalkeeper for Dublin. And it's just caught nicely. Top of the box. And he's just going to set it down, and they're going to play out the back. Now it's sent long, right down the middle. Oh, flicked on nicely. This is not called an offsides, and that's a nice slide coming way out. Referee's got his flag up, and now it's called offsides. That was another close one. The referee kept it down until the goalkeeper came all the way out and saw that Dublin High was going to get a touch on it. The Granada goalkeeper coming out quickly, setting the long one up. Drops in the box. Granada. Granada making a move, cutting in. Corner of the box, into the box. Good defense. There's the negative. Cleared by Dublin High School. And this is going to be Dublin High School with 2 subs getting ready to come in now. So we're at 21-16, but we do have some stoppage time now. A couple minutes, maybe. And that's taken, that's thrown in. Subs did not come in yet. That's backing out for a goal kick. And here come the subs. So we should be about 3 or 4 minutes from the end of this game. And the game clock is actually showing 11. That's out to the far side. Up into the middle. Out to the end. Right into the circle. And that's all the way out. It's going to be a throw-in. So it looks like the players are going to get a few extra minutes of play time after the scoreboard went down before anybody realized it. And we'll see how that affects the game. It's 3-0 right now for Dublin. And we'll see if the referee is actually keeping time or using the scoreboard. Dublin High all the way back to the keeper, setting it out to the far side. In the middle, set back out. It's going to be a throw-in for Granada. Dublin High into the middle. And now out to the far side. Granada's got 4 players up. In the middle by Dublin. Still Dublin. And finally called a foul. This is going to be a Dublin High School free kick. Dublin High with a lot of players back. Oh, sent in quickly. That came out of nowhere, knocked out. It's now a corner kick. It's headed by Granada. Dublin High with it. Back into the middle. There's the through ball. Didn't make it. And here comes Granada. Dublin High running onto the back of it, getting a foot on it, knocking it straight to Granada. Granada sending it right back through the middle. Trying to turn. Getting around. Coming back up. Dublin High just chasing. There's the through ball. Headed down by Dublin High for a Granada throw-in. Granada into the middle. Out to the far side. Back into the middle. There's a through ball, cut off by Dublin. It's a foul. Let's see which way the referee goes with that. Could have gone either way. He gives it for Dublin. 50-50 ball, both boys trying to knock each other off. Referee just calling a foul to make sure nobody gets hurt here. Out in the middle it goes. Out to the far side. Dublin attacking it hard. Into the middle. And that's a nice job of covering that by the Granada goalkeeper. Near side it comes. Still Granada. Dublin running it off. Sending it back. All the way to the keeper. Dublin in no hurry now. Game clock at 7. My running time is it's about 40 minutes right now. And that's straight through the goalkeeper. Right now we should be into stoppage time. The referee's not looking at his watch at all, so I think he is using the game clock. Out to the far side it goes. And here comes Granada. Dublin picking. There's the through ball from Dublin. Into the box by Dublin. Dublin cutting towards, and it's another nice save for the Granada goalkeeper. Thrown out near side. Knocked forward by Granada. Granada sending that up. That's right to the Dublin High School goalkeeper. He's just going to let that roll back. He's just going to sit there and waste time until Granada gets there. Finally picked up. Rolled down the middle. Out to the far side. That's a nice long ball to this near side. Headed down by Granada. Granada going to try to turn. Dublin getting there, applying pressure. Back into the middle for Granada. Dublin getting there, taking it away. Here comes Dublin. That's a nice through ball. Dublin trying to run it in. There's a shot. It's a nice slide tackle and a nice piece of defense from the Granada defender. Substitution for Dublin High School. Game clock showing 5 minutes left. Run time showing exactly 40 minutes. We'll get a few extra minutes of play time for the boys. Soon to be men. There's a corner kick. Sent in, headed out by Granada. Granada trapping that down top of the box. Sending it out. Looking for a player. It doesn't make it. It's right to Dublin. Nice turn for Dublin. Dublin attacking this near side into the box. Straight, oh, there's a shot and another hit. Oh, and in it goes. As Dublin High with another goal. Five minutes left. Dublin High getting the fourth goal. That ball just knocking around in there. The goalkeeper making another great save. Oh, that's not called a goal. That was taken from the goal kick. No goal. Goal taken off the scoreboard. Here comes Granada. Cleared out by Dublin High. Granada out to the far side. Dublin High is calling for time at the end of the game. Apparently not end of the game. Dublin High with the player walking off. I'm not sure if Dublin High knows how many minutes have been played. That throw in works its way right to Granada. Oh, and that's a banger. That comes out for Dublin High. Out to the far side. And that goes out. It's going to be a throw-in for Dublin High. With what it says is 3:55 left, and it's a 3-0 game. What looked like was a goal was taken away. I think the AR saw something in the box. Not sure if he saw an offsides or whether it was a foul, but the goal was taken away from Dublin. And that's Dublin High in the center. They're sending one in, and that just goes either wide or high of the goal. Hard to tell from here. Either way, it's going to be a goal kick. That's hit long, right down the middle. Whistle the foul. And here's Granada with the quick take, coming up the near side. Into the middle. Cleared by Dublin. Out to the far side. Granada there to meet it. Send it back. Dublin getting it. And that's going to be a foul. This is going to be a free kick for Dublin High School. Oh, the third goal coming at the 21-minute mark on at 26 minutes of recording time right now. So we're at the 45-minute mark with still 2 minutes left in this game. Probably got 2 minutes of stoppage time. We're going to run a little long here for some scoreboard difficulties. Don't think it's going to affect the outcome of the game. This will be a little extra play time for the young men out on the field. There's the long ball, headed by Granada. Out for a throw in Dublin High. Right into the center by Dublin, out to the far side now. It's sent up into the box and just cleared by Granada. Dublin on the end of it, knocking it to this near side. Now sending it back into the middle. That drops for Granada. And Dublin out to the far side. Here's the long ball down the side on the far sideline. And well defended by Granada. Going to be a throw in for Granada. Dublin knocking that back out. Another throw in. 1:28 left on the scoreboard. Looks like the referee's just going to use the scoreboard. Dublin working it into the box. And well defended by Granada. Cleared out. The far sideline is going to be a throw in. Dublin into the center. Near sideline. That's a nice ball up the near sideline. And that's called a foul. This will be a free kick for Dublin. Sent into the center. Dublin, top of the box. It's called a foul. Going to be a free kick for Granada. And that's the scoreboard. And the whistle, and that'll be the final. With Dublin High getting the win. It's going to be a 3-0 game for Dublin High School. With a nice tribute to the fallen Dublin High School students during the Christmas holiday. Thank you to Granada for the well wishes and condolences. And I believe Granada is going to hand off some wristbands or armbands for the Dublin players. So this is Granada High passing off the armbands to the 3 fallen students.
need help up there?
As for the Urista twins and Javier. Armbands exchanged. And a nice gesture from the Granada High School varsity team. That'll wrap it up here. Dublin High getting 3-0.